Imagine standing on the battlefield, enemies swarming from every angle, and this time, it's your hands, not a mouse click, that must defend the kingdom. Today, we're diving into the best VR tower defense games, where strategy meets heart-pounding immersion. Let's kick things off with Out of Ammo, one of the earliest attempts to blend real-time strategy with first-person shooting in VR. Here, you're not just building defenses, you can jump straight into the boots of your soldiers and fight on the front lines. Its playful, blocky art style hides surprisingly intense action. Sure, the controls can feel clunky and the missions get repetitive, but it still delivers short bursts of chaotic fun for anyone who wants arcade-style VR combat. If that left you wanting something a bit more modern, Automata Break takes the formula further with a co-op FPS twist. You and a friend can place towers, then dive into first-person firefights against waves of enemies. It runs smoothly and the action feels satisfying, but with repetitive maps and limited enemy types, it doesn't hold attention as long as it could. Think of this one as a fun side dish rather than the main course of your VR library. Now, if guns aren't your thing, let's swap steel for bows in Elven Assassin. You'll defend towns from orcs and dragons using satisfying bow mechanics that feel natural in VR. Add in 4-player co-op and you've got a great party game. The catch? Sessions can get repetitive, and your arms will definitely feel the strain after long battles. Still, it's a fantastic pick for short, exciting sessions, especially with friends. But if you want archery with a bit more depth, Mythic Defender ups the ante by mixing tower placement with skill-based shooting. Protecting the god's kingdom requires both sharp aim and smart strategy, striking a balance between tactics and reflexes. Compared to Elven Assassin, this one keeps you more engaged over time, making it a better choice for players who crave both challenge and variety. Moving from arrows to arcane power, Guardian Mage VR transforms you into a battle mage. By combining runes, you unleash devastating spells with intuitive, gesture-based casting. The magical effects are dazzling, and the combat feels frantic yet rewarding. While it still needs more content, the core gameplay is strong enough to hook fantasy fans looking for spell-slinging action with strategic depth. On the competitive side, War of Wizards takes a similar concept and spins it into a magical MOBA. Here, you'll face off in 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2 duels, drawing spells in the air to summon allies and rain down destruction. It's fast, skill-based, and genuinely addictive once you master its unique casting system. With an active community, this one is perfect if you love the idea of mixing tower defense with competitive wizard battles. If you prefer something closer to traditional tower defense, Tower Defender VR. Last Adventure delivers exactly that. Smooth controls, roguelike elements, and a memorable dragon boss fight keep it engaging, even if the lack of multiplayer limits its longevity. It's polished, challenging, and ideal for solo strategists who enjoy sinking time into single-player depth. Of course, if you want the genre at its best, Iron Guard is the standout. With 30 levels of fast-paced battles, a rewarding progression system, and stunning visuals, especially on Quest 3, this is the definitive VR tower defense experience right now. It could use more game modes, but what's here is polished, strategic, and absolutely addictive for hardcore fans of the genre. For something a little lighter, Castle Must Be Mine brings cartoon charm and classic tower building to VR. Smooth controls, spell support, and a steady difficulty curve make it both approachable and rewarding. While it shines most on the HTC Vive, it's still one of the most balanced and accessible VR tower defense titles out there. And finally, because no list is complete without something delightfully weird, we have Kittypocalypse. Here, you're defending against alien invaders disguised as kittens. Yes, kittens. The humor is dark, the visuals are vibrant, and the gameplay sticks to classic turret building. VR feels more like a bonus layer than a necessity, but the quirky theme and satisfying upgrade system make it a guilty pleasure for anyone who wants tower defense with a twisted sense of humor.